Hey, what's going on guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video. I'm actually really stoked on this product because this is a 3-in-1. Now this is supposed to be for your bicycle cycling, of course, and that's where it's gonna be very handy, but I'm actually gonna put this on my electric dirt bike. You could do this on your electric scooter, etc. And this is a 3-in-1. This is a bike light, this is a GPS unit, and this is a heart rate monitor as well. And so that's why they're marketing it for cycling, but you have a lot of different options as well. And just like all my unboxing and review videos, in the description box below the video is gonna be this exact same product where you can read more about it, pick one up yourself after the video. But in the meantime, let's head right on over here. Let's go ahead and get this out, run some specs by you, and of course, take it out for a full test run. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. All right, the company is RIDEIWAKE, and this is the RS33. We'll run a couple specs by you. You guys can go ahead and pause that, but we'll run the big ones by you, of course. The battery type is, of course, rechargeable lithium ion. The size is 109 millimeters by 51 millimeters by 28 millimeters. The GPS is high sensitivity receiving chip. Weight is 300 grams. Waterproofing is up to IP66. Runtime is 40 hours. Screen size is 240 by 320 pixels. And of course, the biggest one you're probably wondering about, it is 1800 lumens for the light. Let's go ahead and get it on out. You have your quick start guide right on the top right there. Coming underneath the mat, we have ourselves, let's go ahead and get the boring stuff out of the way first. You have your bicycle mount here, or again, your handlebar mount for your electric scooter, your electric dirt bike, like I'm gonna do. Quick release clip there for different size handlebars. Of course, your little different tightens and loosens. And then you do have an extra rubber mount there if you needed to stack it on in there, or what you actually do is you pop out this one here. Since this little one has a little tab right here, you would pop that one in to be able to have it for the different size handlebars. Probably have seen that before, but that is a cool option. All right, here we're gonna have what looks to be our heart rate monitor there. This is my first time seeing it myself, so we are gonna be, of course, going through all this. Taking it for a test run. This looks like it has a little pop-out micro USB port there, and coming around here and here with the loop for the Velcro for wherever that goes. We're gonna figure that out in a little bit. And we have the light right here and our computer GPS unit, of course, but before we get to that, let's go ahead and make sure we have all the goodies out of there. Looks like that is empty now, with your USB to micro USB charging cable, of course, as well, that they provide. All right, we do have a little plastic piece right here. Let's go ahead and get that guy on off. Coming to a nice shiny finish there. Very nice, if the camera can pick that up properly. We'll probably have to clean the screen there, a little bit of adhesive from the sticker film. All righty, let's go ahead and take you around before we do turn it on. We have a nice little, and this is nice and steel. This is not a junk plastic light. This is very high-end aluminum or steel, but it's a very nice, sturdy material, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's just steel. Okay, let's come around to the back side here. Of course, that's where our clip would clip on. Let's go ahead and show you that real quickly here. So it slips down in this slot here and then just clicks in, as we heard, and then of course that would go on your handlebars there. And then your quick release, push down, slide out, just like that. Let's go ahead and look at the back real quickly here. We have a plus and minus. That's probably for the intensity of the light is my guess, or for the menu options on the screen. We will of course figure that out as well. Coming to the front of the light here, we have nice LED lights, as we can see there. Nice finish to it. And let's go ahead and just fire it up with our couple buttons here. We have what looks to be maybe our menu button there, play button there, and our on button here. So let's go ahead and fire it up. And we probably have to look at the directions to see if we have to fully charge it before we run it. Please enter your words. Oh, that's kind of cool. And here we go right here, max speed. I'm pretty sure you could probably obviously change this over to miles per hour as well. It's trying to go off of the GPS unit here. We will, of course, be looking at the directions for how to make sure we're using it properly. Battery indicator up here in the top right looks good to go. And let's go ahead and hit our menu button here. As we can see there, run time. Looks like something's fluctuating there. Average heart, so it looks like everything is in the metric system, so we'll probably have to, of course, switch that over. Let's go ahead and hit this one over here, low GPS. I am inside of pause, low GPS. I am inside of a townhome with homes surrounded all around me, so the GPS signal might be obviously weak inside of the house. And these are some more specs that you probably want to know about here. So the screen size is 2.4 inches, IPS full view color with the pixels that I did mention already, and it is a full metal aviation aluminum alloy forged body with CNC carving and hard anodized finish. The battery inside is a 6,000 milliamp lithium ion rechargeable battery, and the batteries inside are two 18650 rechargeable batteries as well. Those are the same battery cells. Actually, let me show you. I have a little battery farm right over here. I'm doing a lithium ion battery video on this channel as well, but these are big cells, big 18650 cells. Same cells that are in your laptops, Tesla cars, etc., Tesla power walls. These big cells are what power the devices, and there's two of these inside of this. Okay, well, I got you on camera here. You just long press the M button right there on the right-hand side, and then you come up to New Start, and then use your buttons, of course, down here at the bottom to scroll through the menu, and then just scroll down until you get to Settings, and then go ahead and hit the power button one time, and then you could do brightness, system, welcome page, and this is the welcome page is where you would enter like, hey, go get your good ride or stuff like that. I'll leave that, guys, up to you. Back button would be the play button here on the left. Let's go ahead and go up to user profile. And this is where you would put date of birth, your height, etc., because obviously it needs to kind of go off of that. But let's go off of time zone. Actually, we want to get to system units. Here we go. Language, units, factory reset, about. Let's go ahead and hit that. Distance and speed, elevation and temperature. Let's go ahead and hit that. And we want to put it down to Fahrenheit. Enter. And distance and speed. And we want to go to statuette, not metric. So statuette. So let's go ahead and go back now. And now we are in miles per hour. I think we might be in different units here for the other options. So let's go ahead and go back one more time to units. And let's go elevation. Yeah, we need to put this one down to statuette. So we're in Fahrenheit. Let's go up to here. We are in statuette for that. And distance and speed, we are in statuette for that. Good. Okay, now we should be good to go for that. Yes, that puts us down to feet right here, miles per hour. We're still on yards for this one. So of course we will be monitoring this to make sure that we can tell, because I want to know how far, how many miles I've gone. So we will give you an update on that. All right, when it is fully charged, you will see the blue indicator light right there on the center. And if I didn't show it earlier, the waterproof, dustproof port charging input is right back here, and you go ahead and mount that guy on down like so there. And there is a battery indicator symbol that does come on, and it's a big green one here on the screen when you are charging it, just like this, but it's a lot larger on the middle of the screen. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the light here. I have it on the full entire beefy mode right now, and let's go ahead and take a look at it lighting up the tree and the side of the bathroom at the park here. Unfortunately, there is a big dome light on right here. Let me see if I can get a better angle of it, but this light is stellar. Now you can actually control each direction of the light. You can lower each side because there are two different lights. Remember, let's go ahead and come around here and take a quick look at both of the lenses here without blinding you guys, 1 and 2. So you can control both of those in either fashion. So if that is way too bright for you, or you're literally gonna be blinding cars in front of you, if you have that tilted too far up, let's go ahead and cut it off and show you how bright that was. So that is a one touch off right there. And we're gonna go ahead and use our control to the side here, which is right here to control that one. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I believe the other one is already on. So let's go ahead and cut that one off. And now we just have the right side on. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that one off too. All right, here we have level 1, which is barely seen in this area right here. And then you go ahead and hit the desired one you want. Level 2, We're gonna hit it again, level 3, level 4, and I think that's either it or we have one more, and that's it. So we have very, very dim. There should be 4 or 5 levels per each light. Let's go ahead and show you on this one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So 4 levels on each side. And then once the light is on, so let's go ahead and just turn it on real quickly for you here. We're gonna go ahead and crank up each one. And then let's say you wanted to cut it off very quickly. You're just gonna go ahead and use the center button right here, which is gonna go ahead and cut off the light entirely. Then let's say you were just trying to cruise up and not blind people, or you're done for your ride, etc. And also, if you fast hit this button here, we're gonna go 1, 2, you're gonna get a nice little strobe light there. And let's go ahead and kill that right there. And let's go ahead and try number 3 presses now. 1, 2, 3. And then I think it's gonna go a little bit quicker. So you're flashing really nice right there. Let's go ahead and kill that. And it's the same for each side, I believe. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go ahead and flash up. Let's go ahead and kill that again. Let's see if anything happens with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, we might be on, nope, nothing, or we might be on SOS. Doesn't look like anything's coming out of there. But there is the SOS function inside of the menu screen. And what's really cool about this is obviously my GPS signal is a little bit weak. I just came across the street to the park. That's why my average speed is only 5 miles an hour, but I did get up to 11.8. Trip distance is 237 yards. And what's cool is I want to protect obviously my neighborhood where I live, but it's literally just right behind me. 237 yards is my house where I came from. It thinks I'm bicycling, so it says 3 calories, but obviously, well, holding on to my little electric motorcycle, I probably burned about maybe a calorie and a half or so, but obviously 237 yards biking might even burn more than 3 calories. Trip distance, and what's really cool is this is all saved. The battery is lasting nice and long here. Actually, it looks like my GPS unit just got a better signal here, and then sometimes it drops off, but as long as you connect and keep that connectivity, you're gonna be totally fine. So we're gonna whip around and we're gonna show you a couple final features to kick this guy off. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and put it on dim. And it actually looks really good. Right here is my cell phone holder right here. And this again is my electric motorcycle here coming around to where I probably would ride around on the level 2. Level 3 and 4, obviously if you're in a really dark scenario, if I'm road biking, but if I'm just cruising through lit streets or a lighted park like this, I'm probably not gonna use anything brighter than that. Let's go ahead and step back here for a moment, and we'll get a better shot of that. Let's go ahead and actually crank that up, and I want to get one more shot of it from the back angle like that. And on the menu here, it actually shows you when both lights are fully up and running, which is really, really cool as well. Not to mention north right there. Again, it looks like we kind of are hitting a bad low point in the GPS, but it had a little north symbol. That was really cool. But this right here would be the full scale of the lights, both of them lighting up my entire area in front of me here. Well guys, just as I suspected, unfortunately when you are around structures or something like that, or around the park with the dome lights, it does cut in and out, but I did not see this one time when I was actually riding it in the streets. So don't worry about the GPS connectivity. It sometimes will obviously take a little bit of time to get out of that area. I'm kind of surrounded right now with walls now, so I'm kind of getting a weak GPS signal. But again, during riding, it was not an issue at all. Average speed was 14.2, max speed was 27 miles an hour, trip distance was 3.6 miles, and trip time was 15 minutes. And again, 147 calories, which obviously I'm just holding on, so that's a little bit different than if you are biking up and down terrain, etc. And we had an ascent of 49 feet, so that's really nice if you're mountain biking or even road biking. You can see your ascent and how high you have climbed. Obviously, there is the metric and the standard units, so I like to go in miles, but obviously you guys in other countries will go off kilometers. So let's say you come to a stoplight and you want to pause your ride. Real simple here with the left button. You go ahead and pause it, and then you go ahead and fire it back up here. And now I'm back in my house, so forgive the low GPS signal again. But let's say you're just riding, you come up to a stoplight, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to have this timed, I just want to have my ride time. then you simply just hit a quick pause there and then fire it back up as you are then pedaling once again. Now, if we hit this button right here, okay, good news. It looks like in the settings, I was able to switch that over to Fahrenheit. So you can switch between that in the units in the settings. Now here we have average heart rate and max heart rate here. So how to test it, right now it is not in Bluetooth mode. So you simply just go ahead and hold it down, 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. And it'll go ahead and blink like this. It's gonna go ahead and pair up. You can do this before your ride if you want to. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit any one of these buttons, hold it down for a few seconds, and the heart rate monitor will start. And let's go ahead and see what transpires here. It should take upwards of about 12 to 15 seconds or so, maybe minimum 10 to get that average heart rate down. There we go, average 81. And then this will fluctuate. I noticed last night when I was testing it as well, it started out high and then it came down. And then obviously it will skew that one just a little bit. I should be resting. I am talking, but I should be resting pretty decently there. As we can see, 66. So obviously this might be a little tricky if you are on a downhill, but it is very possible to do while you're at a stoplight or taking a quick breather to test your heart rate. That's a great function, guys. And then to just stop that, hold down 1, 1000, 2, 1000, and that will stop blinking so that's not in your face the whole time while you ride. Well guys, overall it's a really solid unit, and if you want to get your hands on one yourself, read more about it. In the description box below is going to be the exact same link where you can check it out, pick one up yourself. Thank you guys, hit the thumbs up button if you have appreciated it. If it has given you an informed decision, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. My name's Chris, take care, bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.